If you have been tired of eating less, doing tons of cardio, but still not seeing the fat loss results and muscle definition that you would like, you are not alone. Most of the people have no idea how body recomposition really works, and I was one of them. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how exactly the body recomposition works and what are the tools that we need, including training, nutrition, mindset, supplements, and recovery. Also, stay till the end so that I can share with you all the mistakes that I have done over the past decade of my own fitness journey, so you don't have to repeat them. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Priyanka. I'm a certified fitness and mindset coach. I've been a fitness coach for about 7 years now, and I have helped hundreds of clients achieve their fitness and transformation goals. I've been in the fitness industry for about 10 years now, and in today's video we will talk about body recomposition. What is body recomposition? So body recomposition essentially means reducing your body fat percentage while also increasing your lean muscle mass. If you are someone who is new to the strength training, or if you are not that consistent to the gym, or you're someone who has taken a break from training for a few months or years, or you are basically someone who is overweight currently, then recomposition works the best for you. That means you have the ability to lose body fat while simultaneously improving your lean muscle comparative to an advanced bodybuilder or advanced lifter. Over the last 7 years of coaching clients, this is one thing I advise to all my clients, to aim for recomposition even if they come to me with a goal of fat loss or weight loss. So why I tell them to focus on both achieving fat loss at the same time increasing lean muscle mass is one, you will have a strong, toned and lean physique. Comparative to just losing weight on the scale, you gain muscle and lose fat, you will have naturally a more toned athletic physique. The discipline and the habits that it requires to build this kind of body will make you more confident and more powerful in yourself comparative to if you just aim on losing some weight on the scale. You will have a long-term fat loss. So instead of crash dieting and losing some weight or muscle mass in the process, Recomp is all about losing pure body fat percentage. By doing this way, you will sustain this progress for a longer period of time comparative to any other crash diets. You will have increased metabolism and energy levels. The more muscle you have, the more your body has the ability to burn more calories. That means you can eat relatively more food without having to gain fat or more weight, and you will relatively stay lean throughout. And at the same time, more muscle mass means comparatively you will have more strength, more stamina and more energy. A better relationship with scale gives you emotional strength. Most of the time we worry about chasing a specific number on a scale that we want to look. Oh, if I weigh at the specific weight, maybe I would feel better. Instead, Recomp is all about how you feel in your body. Let's say your weight may not be as much you would like, however, the way your lean muscle mass is and how you feel, how your clothes fits, how your measurements snatches, all of these things gives you so much more confidence that you would stop chasing a specific number on the scale and you will start to appreciate what your body can really do. Recomp helps in improved hormonal health. So having more lean muscle mass and lesser body fat percentage can improve insulin sensitivity, hormonal balance, especially if you are a woman with your PCOS, thyroid function and perimenopause, and also helps in regulating your stress. So this is why having a body recomp goal is so much more better than just chasing a weight specific goal on the scale. I wanted to show you guys how my past decade of fitness journey has been. As you can see initially where I started versus now, you can see the shift from how I've been wanting to chase a specific number on the scale, wanting to look lean, to chasing aesthetics, to chasing not only just aesthetics but the strongest and most powerful version of me. And so far in the last 10 years, where I am at is the most strongest, powerful, and also the most muscular version of my physique. These are the 5 core pillars that help me achieve this physique naturally. Number 1 is your training. If your goal is to recomp, strength training is your best friend. Don't go to the gym with the primary aim to burn the calories, to burn the fat. Instead, focus on a really good strength training plan that focus on strengthening all your muscle groups instead. So this will help you build that toned physique that you're after. When it comes to cardio, you can still do low to moderate amount to keep your heart healthy and to lose fat. I still do about like 30 to 45 minutes of walking. That's enough. And in terms of strength training, somewhere about 4 times a week is a good volume to start with. Second, nutrition. Recomp nutrition is not about starvation or crash diet or eating bland foods like chicken, broccoli and rice. This is about building that physique. If you do it right, you can have a really good balanced diet where you're not eating less, you're eating just the right amount of food, and if you know how to balance it, you can still enjoy your lifestyle. So this is how you plan your recomp nutrition plan. Number 1, first and foremost thing, know what your maintenance calories is. So you know if you eat a certain amount of food, you don't gain weight or lose weight. So that is your maintenance calories. So what you can do is either you can start eating at maintenance calories or slightly below the maintenance, like 10 to 15% lesser than what you're currently eating. So this is the good place to start with in terms of your nutrition. Second, aim for at least 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kg of your body weight. So if you are someone who is around, let's say 70 kgs, probably you would need about anywhere from 110 grams to around 145 grams of protein. So this is the range that you would want to eat. Protein is the most important thing that you would need, not only just to lose fat or build muscle, but to ensure you're building good amount of lean mass and also you're recovering from your training sessions. Most of the Indian diets are very low in protein content or very low in protein intake. So this one change if you make in the diet, it makes the most amount of progress than you have ever made in your entire fitness journey. So this is the most important step that you cannot ignore. Number 3, ensure that all your meals, if you are eating 3 to 4 meals a day, all of it has at least one source of lean protein. Like if you are a non-vegetarian, something like eggs or chicken, fish, prawns or lean red meat or good protein sources. However, if you are a vegetarian, probably something like low fat paneer, tofu, soy chunks, Greek yogurt or plant protein or whey protein. So these are good sources of protein that you can include in each of those meals, and ensure you're also incorporating good amount of fiber coming from fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. So these two things should be your must in the diet. Most important thing about nutrition is track everything that you eat in a specific app. So one of the apps which I use is MyFitnessPal. Use this app to track every day what you eat. What happens is most of the time we either underestimate or overestimate what we are eating, and most of the time we think we are eating less, but in reality we might be ending up eating a lot more. Here and there if we eat snacks and we think, oh, I haven't eaten a lot, but when you calculate throughout the day you might be actually eating a lot more than you imagine. So instead of to cut all that guesswork, if you just track what you eaten, you will know exactly how much you're consuming that day and that week, and you can compare it to the progress that you achieve. Oh, okay, so I followed this plan for a week now and there is no change as such in terms of my weight. So that means maybe I have to either slightly reduce my intake, so that you can make a decision based on the progress accordingly. Number third is sleep. This is the most underrated fat loss tool. Every day aim for at least a minimum of 7 to 9 hours of deep uninterrupted sleep. Getting this good sleep ensures that your fat loss skyrockets, your muscle recovery improves, your growth hormone improves. This is how you achieve a good physique. However, if you are someone who is not getting good sleep, this can actually impact you. So a lot of studies has been done with the people who has getting poor sleep ended up gaining more fat and a lot of fat storage, especially across their midsection, and their hormonal health deteriorated and it caused them a lot more stress, and also they were unable to manage their cravings. As you can see, just getting the good sleep, how much it can improve your physique, versus if you just don't get the required amount of sleep, how much it actually affects you, not just in terms of how you look but how you feel inside. So ensure that you are really taking good care of your sleep hygiene and sleep health, so that you are optimizing your progress in your fitness journey. Number 4 is supplements. This I am adding at the fourth point because supplement is just like the word, it only supplements your already the habits that you're already following, which are more necessary. So supplements is not gonna magically change everything in your body unless and until you're already taking care of all the essential steps, including you're getting your training right, your nutrition right, and your sleep right. That's the only time supplement is going to do any help. However, if you think supplements are going to magically transform your physique, no, they are not going to do that. It will only supplement your current habits that actually makes the most progress. So first supplement include whey protein or plant protein. So this is to ensure you're meeting your daily protein requirements. However, if you are a non-vegetarian, you can still hit your daily protein goals with the food alone, but this is very important, especially if you're someone who is busy or who is a vegetarian. This will really help you in terms of hitting that protein goals. Second is creatine monohydrate. This is one of the science-backed supplements that actually is proven in increasing both your strength and lean muscle mass. If you're not taking anything in your fitness journey, this is the only one supplement that actually makes the most difference. So this is something that I would recommend. Third is, these are your essential supplements like vitamin D, magnesium, and omega 3s. So this is basically for your hormonal health, skin health, brain health, and for overall hormonal health. 4 is electrolytes. If you're someone who really sweats a lot, you need to ensure you are replacing the electrolytes through a drink. So you can probably add an electrolytes to your intra-workout or in your water that you drink day to day. So these are the basic supplements that you would need for your RECOMP journey. And one more thing, don't fall for any gimmicks like fat burners or detox products that says that magically you're going to lose 10 to 15 kgs in a span of 2 to 3 months, because it's not going to work and they're not going to replace the real work that it needs, which is the training, nutrition and sleep. So don't fall for those and affect your health. Instead, build the habits that actually make a change. Last but not the least, the mindset. The reason why you don't have the physique, your dream body yet, is you don't have the mindset of someone who has already achieved that physique. Imagine a person or your dream body in this scenario. Think, what would this person do? What would this person lifestyle would look like? What would he eat? What would she eat? What would he train? What would she train? Think, ask all these questions. Now you see there is a lot of difference between where you are right now and the person you want to become. So that identity gap, you need to shift that identity gap. Stop telling yourself that I'm not motivated enough, I don't have discipline, I always fall off, it's too difficult for me, oh I'm a foodie, I can't leave eating this. Stop it. If you really want your dream physique, you need to understand this is about balance and creating a lifestyle where you are actually proud of yourself, your body, and where you are at in terms of health. That's what is going to give you the most satisfaction and confidence, and not the other way around. These are the common mistakes which I have done and which most people do in their fitness journey. One, severely under eating, like eating lesser than 1200 calories or 1000 calories. You see, when you eat that low calories for a longer period of time, one, your metabolism slows down and your hunger kicks in at one point and you will give it all up, you'll hate your life, you will start binge eating. And what happens the moment you go back to eating like regular? You know what happens, because you always end up gaining the weight, the amount of weight that you lost, not just the amount of weight that you have lost in that period, but even more than where you started. So this is a vicious cycle that you need to avoid, that is eating less, binging, and then repeating all over again, only to end up gaining even more weight than where you started. Number two, overdoing the cardio. I have seen people, and I was one of those people who would overdo with a goal of just burning calories. Oh, today I burned 1000 calories. Like, how do you think that is sustainable? Do you see yourself doing that for like next 30 years, 50 years? Pick something that is actually beneficial for your body, not just to burn calories, but then you would actually enjoy doing. If you're someone who likes to strength train, go strength train. Maybe if you don't like, go and do yoga. Maybe if you don't like that, start going to MMA. Maybe you like something like that. Pick something that you would enjoy that is actually beneficial for your physique. But in this case, for recomp, having a good strength training plan, at least about conditioning 2 to 3 times a week, is still sufficient for you to build that strong toned physique. Number third is, don't train with a primary goal because you hate yourself or you hate your body. I do understand that it's quite frustrating, especially when you see your physique and you don't like what you see. It's so easy to fall into the trap of, oh, I hate myself, and dragging yourself to do something. And this never going to work, because everything you're going to do, the training or meal plan, it's going to make you dread, because you are not at all enjoying anything at all. I'm not asking you to love or accept everything where you are at. I know it is really hard, because when I was at my highest weight or not the best version of myself, I didn't like anything about myself, or I couldn't love that version. But what really helped is, you have to understand, we want to change because we really do care for ourselves. We want the best for ourselves. So understand, you have to do this from a place inside you where you deeply care for yourself, that you want the best for yourself, and do it from that place instead. Okay, I want the best for myself. So this is the reason I'm going to train today so that I can feel best in my body. I want the best for myself and best for my health. That's why I'm going to eat this healthy meal. So do it from this place. So that's when the changes will be more sustainable than if you would just hate yourself. This one is all of us fall into this trap, that is letting the scale dictate the worth or the progress. Imagine if you have done really hard diet, you have stick to everything for about, let's say, a week or two, but then you weigh yourself one day and you see nothing has changed, or worse, it ended up showing more. You have to understand weight is a very tricky thing. You won't see, or you cannot undo something you have done for a long period in just 1 week or 2 weeks. You have to stay consistent if you really want to see a good changes. At least commit to something for a good strategy, good plan, good nutrition with adherence, not just following one day and here and there, but then really stick to the plan for at least 60 days or 8 weeks in order to see some changes in the physique. So that's when you will see the changes. So don't let the scale dictate the progress, because sometimes what really happens is, like if you haven't gotten a good sleep or you ate something that made you hold on to the weight, the scale will obviously show more and it doesn't dictate the progress at all. So this is why still, even at this point of my fitness journey, I still track my weight, I still track my progress pictures and measurements. This is not just to like make myself feel bad or be obsessive about it, but then this really gives me data to understand what works and what really doesn't work to optimize my physique. So the final message that I have for you today, if you have watched till this far, if you are someone who has been feeling very unhappy with your progress so far and where you are currently in your fitness journey, I want you to know that I see you and you can start today. Don't worry about the days that has been gone. You can still start from today. You can make these changes step by step and you can achieve your dream body. So far in the video, any point that helped you the most or you most resonated with, let me know in the comments. I would love to know. And any specific content or any specific information you want me to cover more in this channel, do also let me know, and I would really appreciate that. Start simple. Start with minimum of 2 to 4 times of strength training per week. Ensure you hit your protein targets, get your sleep and improve, work on your mindset. See, if I have done it, you can do it too. And if you are ready to begin this journey to become the best version of yourself, then hit the subscribe button, because I will be sharing everything about my journey where I am becoming the best version of myself, both in terms of my physique and in life.